Hello Eat Sleep Dreamers, what is your favourite British brand? Ted Baker, Jack Wills, or maybe Paul Smith? Today we're looking at how to say 10 famous British brands correctly. One of Britain's most famous fashion brands, Burberry. It looks like Burberry. In fact, we only have 3 syllables. Burberry. Burberry. Let's look at that separately. So bur is the same sound as bird. So bur. Then b is the schwa sound. So it's Burberry. Re, same sound as tree, but without the T. So let's say it all together. Burberry. Burberry. You can see there the stress is on the first syllable. Burberry. Burberry. Let's put it into an example sentence. I love my Burberry coat. I love my Burberry coat. A quick tip if you want to practice your pronunciation of a certain word is not to repeat the same sound. Burberry, 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 Burberry. That's really boring. You're going to fall asleep. You're not going to want to practice. So what I suggest is changing the speed, the volume, the amount of times you say a word. Sometimes sing it. So just say Burberry, 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 Burberry. Just play with the word. That's what I would suggest. I'd say play with the word. Don't just say Burberry, Burberry, Burberry. You're going to fall asleep. You're going to be so bored. Play with it. Make it exciting. Burberry. Make it sad. Burberry. Make it funny. Burberry. Okay. Maybe this is something to do when you're practicing at home, but just play with the word and it'll make it more fun when you practice saying the word. Another British designer, Paul Smith. Paul Smith. Let's look at that first name, Paul. So my lips, it's the P sound, so my lips are going out, so Paul. And to make the U sound, my tongue goes up. The tongue is doing a lot of work to make this word, this name correctly. So Paul, Paul, Paul Smith. So it's Smith. At the end there, you've got the sound. Now, to make that sound, you need your tongue touching your top teeth, and then you're blowing air out. So Smith, Smith, Paul Smith, Paul Smith. Let's put that into an example sentence. Paul Smith is my favorite designer. Paul Smith is my favorite designer. Probably Britain's most famous car company, Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce. Now this is a tricky one. So let's look at different sounds that we need. So the first and most important sound, R. R. Now I know this one causes a lot of problems for some speakers of English. The R sound, the most important thing, your tongue is doing nothing. Let it relax, let it chill out, take a holiday. The R sound, you don't need your tongue. So Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce. Now at the end of Rolls, you've got the Z sound. Rolls. It's a very subtle sound. Rolls-Royce. And at the end of the Royce, you've got the S sound. Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce. Let's put that into an example sentence. Rolls-Royce make engines for aeroplanes. Rolls-Royce make engines for aeroplanes. Another famous fashion brand, Ted Baker. Ted Baker. Baker is the same pronunciation as the job, the person that makes bread. Baker. Ted Baker. Let's put that into an example sentence. I just bought a Ted Baker shirt. I just bought a Ted Baker shirt. Next one, Jack Wills. I remember when I lived in Hong Kong, I used to see so many people wearing Jack Wills t-shirts and shorts and all those kinds of things. Okay, so Jack Wills. Jack, J sound, Jack, and then Wills. Now the W sound can be quite difficult. W, W. So lips are close, and then we just push out air. W, Wills, Wills. At the end there, the Z sound, Wills. So Jack Wills, Jack Wills. And an example sentence, there's a sale at Jack Wills. There's a sale at Jack Wills. Easily Britain's most famous shop and now a brand in itself, Harrods. Harrods. Let's break that down. So we've got Harrods. Harrods. At the end there, kind of Z sound, Harrods. Harrods. The stress is on the first syllable, Harrods. If you don't know what Harrods is, check out Mr. Bean's Christmas special. And he goes to Harrods in that, and it's pretty hilarious. Let's put that into an example sentence. Harrods is one of London's most famous shops. Harrods is one of London's most famous shops. One of Britain's most popular female designers, CATH KIDSTON. CATH KIDSTON. CATH, which is a short form of the name Catherine, has the th sound again, CATH. So again, tongue touching your top teeth and blowing air out. CATH, CATH, and then KIDSTON, KIDSTON, CATH KIDSTON. Let's put that into an example sentence. I love your CATH KIDSTON bag. I love your CATH KIDSTON bag. Remember guys, if you find any of these names difficult, just rewind and listen again. Rewind and listen again, and hopefully with time and practice, you'll be able to pronounce them perfectly. Another famous car company, Jaguar. Jaguar. Now this looks difficult, it's actually not that hard. 3 sounds, Jag-U-R. Jag-U-R. Jaguar. Jaguar. Stress is on the first syllable, Jaguar. And an example sentence, my next door neighbour drives a Jaguar. My next door neighbour drives a Jaguar. They're famous for making big, strong boots, and I'm sure most people have had a pair in their lives. Doc Martens. Doc Martens. 2 names, Doc and then Martens. Martens. When you put it together, personally, I don't pronounce the K sound on that C, the K, Doc. I would just say Doc Martens. Doc Martens. So actually not saying the K sound. Let me put that into a practice sentence for you. I used to have a pair of Doc Martens. I used to have a pair of Doc Martens. Our final brand for today, Mulberry. Mulberry. Now just like our first brand, Burberry, there are 3 sounds. It looks like mulberry, but in fact, 3 sounds. Mulberry. Mulberry. Okay, let's put that into an example sentence. I'd love to have a mulberry bag. I'd love to have a mulberry bag. Are there any British brands that I've missed out, guys? Let me know in the comments below, and also tell me which ones do you find hardest to pronounce. All right, if you want any more English lessons, please check out my website, which is eatsleepdreamenglish.com. But for now, guys, this is Tom, the English hipster, saying goodbye.